How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another day in No Man's Land. We are getting ready to do a lot of stuff today. In the last episode, we ended off getting all of our chaff into our silage pit. We need to get that compacted, and we just moved on in the morning, so we have a bunch of daily stuff we have to do and get done. So we're going to jump right into that, kind of get things going here this morning and see what we can get done in this episode. So if you guys like the content, you want to see more, don't forget, smash that like, smash the subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. And let's go ahead and hop right into the episode. All right, good morning, good day. We have a lot to do today. Let's take a look and see what we need to do first and what we need to prioritize, and kind of go from there. So let's take a look here. We've got we've got a lot of wood beams and a lot of other things to sell. This is coming up. That's actually a pretty good price right there. We can make a little bit off that. Do we go ahead and sell those? We're going to try and store them. We'll look and see. Gold's actually doing pretty good. Looks like it'll be up in January-ish time frame. So we'll keep an eye on that. Once that hits a good price, we'll sell that and get that out of there and make room for more. Olive oil, canola oil. Yeah, we're doing good there. I think we missed this canola oil. So we'll probably just store it. We need to move that out of the way too, because that's getting full over there. Clothes are doing really good. We're making a lot. Let's see what else we got going here. Hay, we need to make more hay. Silage, we're going to make a lot of. Chaff, so right now we've got, let's say that's 1.5 plus another, so that's about 1.6 million liters of chaff. Which makes me believe we may want to turn some of the grass we have mowed still into hay. Yeah, we'll look at that and see. Let's take a look at the cattle. Sheep are doing good. Let's look at sheep here. Yep, they're doing good. Chicken here, doing good. Sheep here, doing fine. And cattle, we need to put some food in the cattle, but they're doing okay for now. Hopefully, which TMR do we have? Yeah, we have 555,000 TMR, so we're catching up on that. Having two of these guys running is really good. Noontime, we'll see. I think this one over here, yeah, it's pretty much right on par for what we thought it was going to be for a month's worth of TMR mixing. So I think we can calculate out what we need to put in there. This one needs more wool, and I think, let's see here. Yeah, this guy's still got 3,800 in it, and this one's still got 4,900 wool. So I think what we'll do, we'll throw a lot of the wool into this other spinnery, get it caught up, because it's going to be running out of cotton before the other ones do. So we want to keep this one full of wool. How's our wood doing? That one's doing good. Let's see here. These two are doing just fine. We're gonna have to do a wood cutting section as well. So boy, we got a lot to do. Okay. So first things first, I think let's go ahead and grab the forklift. We got to move canola oil, olive oil. So let's go ahead and get those put away. We need to get the wool moved and get that running so that doesn't run out. So we'll go ahead and do that as well. And once that's done, we need to probably compress the chaff, get it started in turning into silage. We got a ton of gold over here too we need to move out of the way as well. So we'll get that going here in just a second. And we got clothes. We can put those away later too, but you can hold 6 there and they'll stack 3 high, so technically you can hold 18 there per. So I'm not really too worried about getting those out of the way. This stuff on the other hand though, we need to get moved, so let's get it moved. Alright, so kind of interesting, they stacked on top of each other. We've got 3 different oils coming out of there now. We've got olive oil, canola oil, and sunflower oil. So it's looking pretty good. Fields are doing great. We don't have anything to harvest or plant until February, so we really don't have too much field work to do. It's more so just kind of running around and getting all this stuff done over here. The wool is keeping up though. I'm pretty impressed with how well it's doing. So I do want to get more though, over to our new spinnery, keep it full. So what we'll do, we'll kind of calculate how much we have and see, and then we'll just split it evenly between the 3. And then kind of do that until our new sheep are basically up to par with everybody else. It takes them about 6 to 8 months to get going after they have babies and start doing their wool and everything. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that. But for right now, we need to get all this stuff moved and put away. So I'm thinking we've got 1.6 million liters of silage coming up. I think what we need to do, we need the hay. So I'm going to basically turn the rest of that grass we have over there into hay and keep it for feeding the sheep and also produce or giving to our TMR mixers. I just feel like that's probably the best idea, because we don't, you know, I don't want to, what's the word? I don't want to keep buying it. I mean, I don't mind buying it, but I don't want to keep buying it. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure that we definitely figure that one out the best way we can. Now, I'm curious, right? It's only showing stuff on the other side. Can I store stuff underneath there on the other side? I was thinking it was going to show pallets on both sides. You know what I mean? But if it's saying like one side's for pallets and the other side is for like storage, maybe we could store some stuff under there. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe some equipment. Be kind of cool. We do have the stadium lights in now. Somebody asked about that, which, you know, we decided, hey, let's go ahead and put some stadium lights in here. It's really brightened things up. I like it. Definitely makes working around here at night a little bit easier for sure. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's only going to go show pallets on the one side, which is fine with me. I mean, it's storing them. Don't get me wrong. It's only going to show a certain amount. But, you know, I think it'd be cooler if it showed them over there too, like the other side. But honestly, if we can just store equipment over here, that'd be kind of cool. Which we may do. I didn't think it was gonna. That's why we put in the trailer barn over there, or the trailer coverage. Maybe we can put some other equipment in there. We'll figure out what would be best to put in there. Might not be a bad idea to separate our trailers from like our harvester. I don't know, the harvester might go in there. Cotton harvester would be good to put in there. Stuff that we're not going to use very often, but you know, we are going to need eventually type deal. But for right now, it's nice and easy to drive through. And we got plenty of room over there currently as well. We need to get rid of that tent. We are going to get rid of that and probably put a house down today. That's something we want to do. And, oh, come off of there, buddy. There we go. Alright, that one's off. Let's go ahead, get our wool together and see exactly how much we have and where we need to distribute it to. Alright, so we've got 30,000 there plus the extra. How much does this one have? So we know the one over there has 0. So let's kind of calculate and see. This one's got 3,000 and extra as well. 9 o'clock will push that to a little bit higher too. Let's see here. So the first one has 4,900. How much does the other one have? Has 3,800. So how much does this one have? 49. So we need to put 1,000 into that one. Let's see here. Which one is that? So it's going to be this one. We need to put 1,000 into that one. Actually, how much is on this little one right here? Because if it's like 100 or 200, we'll just throw it on there as well. How much is in there? That is 19 liters. Interesting. All right, we'll just take that with us. All right, so 1,019. We'll throw this into the deal over here. That'll put us at 4,900-ish on both. So that's almost 5,000. And that leaves us with 5,000 over here. So let's go ahead and take this over there. I'm not sure how much that one over there has made, that wool production, but we'll see when we get over there. But for right now, let's grab, I think we can grab, we can grab 2 more. Let's carry 4,000 over there and see what we got over there. Because if we don't need to carry it all over there, we won't. But I think taking over 4,000 to put in there will catch it up with the rest of the other spinneries, at least for that matter. Now it'll be about 1,000 shy, so we could always throw this extra 1,000 over here, and depending on how much is over there. So let's see. There we go. Can we grab them? Yes, we can. All right, off we run. All right. And I think we can drive through on the other side of the spinneries here. We left enough room between the chicken barn and the sheep barn here to drive through. Yes, we did. All right, we need to put some lights down here too. We'll eventually do that. Okay, so let's see. We'll take this over to this spinnery, and then we'll see how much these sheep over here made. I don't think they're making too much right now, just because they're pretty new. They're only a couple months old, so they're not really producing as much. Yeah, see, they got 1,000. So honestly, you know, we could put the 1,000 in here. This will give it 5,000 whatever, right? So let's see how much we got here. So that's 4,000, that's 5,029. Okay, so this one's at 5,029. We still have 1,000-ish over there. So let's see, we'll probably go ahead and split that out between the other two. And one thing I would like, right, for productions is if it just put them all in alphabetical order, right? Like, it'd be nice. All right, so this guy here now has, okay, it's only saying it has 4,900. That's weird. I just put 5,000 in it. How's that? I put 4 full ones in, which are 1,000 apiece, and then I put a 5th full one in, which is 5,000. I'm confused. This thing's not. Did we lose some wool there? Like what? This should have been like 5,019 or some whatever. All right, whatever. Oh no, wait, no, hang on, that's the wrong one. Okay, so that one. Okay, where's it at? It's down here. I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, see this one even too. What is going on over here? That should have been 5,900 and something, 19. Unless did we hit just at 9 o'clock or something? Like what is going on here? Okay, this game's calculations are throwing off here. I don't know what the deal is, but whatever. So we're at 4,600 there. We're at 4,800 there. And we're at 5,300 there. Okay. So it just doesn't make any sense. So I need to put another like 400 or so in here. Another 4,800 in there. All right, let's look at this. All right, cool. So 4658. Let's go grab, see what we got left over here. I mean, we're over the 2,800 for a month, so that's fine. We know we're there, we're good. But we need to get whatever's left over here. I swear to God, though, we just put 5,000 in there, did we not? Like, did it just instantly use it automatically or something? Like, I don't understand where it went. That's so weird. Because I had 4 full 1,000-liter things. And then a small one, right? 5 of them? I could have sworn we just put 5,000 in there. Yeah, because see, these are 1,000 liters when they're full. Alright, so there's 1,019 left. What the heck is going on, man? Not quite sure. Let's go ahead and grab this though. Alright, so we have 1,019 and we need to put like half of it in this closest one and half of it in the other side. So let's, without hitting gold here, try and just do a little half drive-by. See if we can drop off about 500. And I believe this one, right? Let's double check. Yeah, this is 48. That one's 53. So we need about 500 in this one and about 500 in the other one. So let's see if we can get about 500 in here. Just do a little drive through. Yoink. Alright, we didn't get it there. Let's see. We did this on, remember this last time we tried this? We figured it out. You just gotta like slide through with like half of it right through the checkpoint. Yoink. Okay, well, it didn't take it. That's weird. Alright, let's try it again. Can we go through the drop-off? Oh, there we go. Yep, $4.99. Look at that. Perfect. Yeah. Alright, let's go put this in the other one. Now, that should have put that at 5,300, right? I mean, 48,500 should be 5,300, right? Okay, yeah, 5,400, 5,300, and then this one over here is that'll put it at 5,000. So we've got 499, almost 500. So it should put it at like 5,100. If my math calculations are correct, which usually they're pretty close. Not perfect, but they're close. I mean, we're just guesstimating here, right? So we got 499 going into a... Oop, that was not what we wanted. Did we lose... It says 499. How... Okay, that was really weird. Okay, why does it keep doing that? The button's working on me. All right, so yeah, 5,100. Okay, so we're pretty even across the wool spectrum. So 54, 53, 51. I'm good with that. So that's done. TMR, we need to get these guys filled back up. Yeah, it looks like we are using right at what we said. So about 30,000 here. 270,000, 150,000, 150,000. Now that's per month. So that's a lot of silage. It's a lot of silage, but it keeps our cows fed, so that's good. Let's double check gold production. All right, we're good there. We're good there. I think we already checked this, right? Last time we checked it and it was low. These are good because they stopped working, so they have tons of methane. We're good on milk. Good on milk. Good on flour. Yeah, slurry we filled up. TMR we need to get taken care of, and wood. Okay, so next, I think we're good all the way around there. Let's go ahead and grab probably the wheel loader and compress our chaff. We got it pretty full. It's not like super full, but it's full-ish. But we got 900. We got almost 1 million liters in there now. We talked about putting the rest of the grass in there, or the rest of the chaff in there, but I'm not quite sure if that's what we want to do. I'm gonna park this guy right here for now. Let's go take a look again and see. We have almost 1 million liters in chaff in there. Now it can hold quite a bit more, don't get me wrong, but do we want to do more? I don't know. Let's go see how much more grass we have over here. I think that's going to be kind of the determining factor, right? We need hay. And it's going to be a couple months before we can mow again. So I really want to get... Yeah. We need to come through here and get rid of stumps too, eventually. Maybe not right now, this time. All right, so we have almost like a quarter of it left. So that's going to be maybe, maybe 400-ish, 400, almost, I'd say maybe 400,000 liters right there. Maybe less. I think we need to turn that into hay. So what I may do is grab the tedder and the windrow and just tether it into nice rows and then pick it up with the forward wagon and then drop it off in the hay barn. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. We also need to get out the silage that we have set up in bales and get all that out and get that into our TMR mixer, and we need to fill those guys up. So what I may do, I may go ahead and fill the one that's not going to move, and then the one that's going to move in like March, this one over here, we'll just kind of do per month. Right, we'll do what we need to do for a month. We're gonna have to do a lot of mineral feed also up at the barn or at the farm shop, so we'll be doing a lot of that, buying and stacking that on the trailer and getting it out here. So I'm not gonna buy that directly because we're spending $200 more per 1,000 liters. I don't want to do that. That'll add up really fast, money wise. So I think we'll buy that. Now buying it direct for the other stuff, it actually saves us money, so we're pretty good. If we're not making it for free out of our fields, we can buy it direct and we'll be okay. So let's see, what do we need to do? We're going to turn that into hay, so let's go ahead and compact the chaff, get that started fermenting. So we'll need this fella. And we can go ahead and drop the forks we have on there. There we go. And we could actually use the bulldozer and push it into a nice pile over there and just kind of like push it all, because I think it stops at the top, right? It won't go over the top of the thing, but we can just run over it. Let's just compact it down. Doesn't have to be perfectly flat. Next time we do it, we'll try and fill it up, and we'll fill it up to the brim. But for right now, I think this is fine. We have a bucket over here too we can throw on there for a little extra weight. We'll use this guy, we'll compact the chaff down, and after that's done, we'll grab the mower, or not the mower, but the windrow and the tedder, and go ahead and tedder all that stuff out. Yeah, look at all those lights in there now. It's like a little city over here. Slowly but surely turn into a mini mega farm. Maybe one day we'll get mega farmish, but like I said, we're gonna do what you guys wanted to do. We're probably gonna sell everything, but like I said, I can save the file and just not let it save over that when we sell everything, and then we can kind of do a final sell everything, see what we make, and then we can always log back into what we had left over as far as farm life is concerned. But again, I've seen some really good suggestions for challenges. I really do like some of the ideas you guys have, so I am more than happy to go ahead and look into some of those and start planning for that, because I'd love to start a new challenge. We're doing so well on this, way better than what I thought we were going to do. Absolutely phenomenal so far. So all right, let's do a little driving here. All right, Mr. Chaff Dude, we need to push you down, please. And we need to turn on compaction. There we go. So we'll just try and flatten out all the high peaks here. It should flatten a little bit. This thing's pretty heavy. Compaction should be pretty good. It doesn't have to be pretty or flat or anything like that. We just want to get up to 100% compaction. If we get up to 100% compaction, then we will be rocking and rolling. So let's just drive, woohoo, this way. We'll go forward and back this way. What do you think? Yeah, I think it'll be good. It should flatten out as we go through here as well. You imagine doing this in real life? It'd be a heck of fun, wouldn't it? Wheeling out a 28-ton wheel loader. Yeah, it probably wouldn't work very well, would it, actually? I mean, I could use the bucket and flatten all this out, but who wants to do that, you know? That's no fun. We want to do the rodeo ride. Oh, I did get some chaff in my bucket. I'm going to need to get that out of there. Here we are. Now, the reason I have the bucket on right now is just if like I get stuck, I can use it to push myself down. If it's just the arm, we really can't push ourselves up and down, but so I'm using the bucket for that purpose, you know. We just need to get it to 100% compaction, then we'll tarp it and we'll leave it, and it should be ready in about a month or so. Should be really good. Not bad. It's starting to get a little smoother. We're not bouncing as high now. We've got some of the peaks out of there. Got a big one right here we can wiggle on. Should fix it a little bit. A little wiggle wiggle. Just drive around in circles. Alright, almost 50%, so we're getting there. That's the good part. I wonder if getting like a steamroller would work better. You know what I mean? I wonder if it would actually like flatten out better if you had like a steamroller, like a heavy steamroller. I wonder if that would work in one of these. You know what I mean? It might. Compact a little bit easier, a little bit better. Who knows? I've never really tried that. You know, I've always used a tractor or a front loader like this. You know what I mean? I've never actually used like an actual like weighted steamroller to roll this. Now I have gotten it where the pit's full and it's to the brim, so it's flat all the way across the top, right? So we could do that technically and push it back in here and make it nice and flat, but it's fine like this, not a huge issue. Because the chaff will stop at the top of the concrete. If you just come in here with a dozer and push it in backwards and just like shove it in there, you can fill this thing up with like a couple million, like quite a few million liters. Like we barely got it full at all and we're at a million, so we could get more. You know, it's something else we could do too if we really wanted to. We could plant corn and do like a corn silage. Basically just get a forester or a forager. Not a forager, what is that thing called? A forage harvester, I guess is what it's called. Anyways, I'd have to look at that. I forgot what they're called, but anyways, they just basically pull the corn, and instead of pulling it with a harvester, you pull the forager, and it turns it into chaff, a bunch, and you can just pile it in here. All right, we're getting to 70% almost now. Not bad. Getting there. Slowly but surely. 71%. All right. %. Let's say once that thing says 100%, we'll hop out of here. We'll throw a tarp on it and it'll be good to go. And then we'll start getting the hay. We need to go ahead. Do we want to go ahead and get the silage in too? Nah, we'll do that after we get the hay in. I think they'll be good for, they should be good until around noon, both of them. So we have a few hours before we really have to put anything else into the TMR mixers. The cattle, though, on the other hand, we're probably going to need to feed them soon. So we'll look into that here shortly. Maybe we need to go ahead and grab the trailer and throw some of that TMR in there. Get it fixed. Get them some food. By the way, let's check and see. I don't even see how they're doing on milk. How are they doing on milk? Yeah, we got plenty of room now. Slurry's doing good. We're back there. All right. Who's giving birth next month? We got a few, right? No, I don't have anybody at 90% yet. Still a couple more months before we get any babies, but that's okay. That brings in some pretty decent money from animals. Just selling the smalls, you know, the leftovers, the cattle, the little cows. You know what would be interesting, right? I mean, honestly, we're making enough cattle. We could do another cattle farm, but I just don't think we'd produce enough food, man. We'd have to have, all right, so if one cattle farm of 500 is going through, we'd have to have enough TMR making that we would make 1.8 million liters. No, more than that, right? So 800 and 800 is 16. What's 8 times 3? 8 times 3 is 24, right? So we need 2.4 million. Oh, wait. Hold up. Are we making enough food still? Okay, they're going through 800,000 liters a month. Okay, so if we did another farm, that would just be 1.6 million. And currently we're making... It would work out. If we wanted to do another cattle farm, we could do 1 and a third TMR machine. If we did that and we kept it running, we would have exactly the right amount of food to keep 2 barns fed for every month. Because we would be making 1.6 million liters of TMR, and we'd be going through 1.6 million liters of food for the cattle. because they eat 800,000 liters per month. So, you know, we may look into that. We'll see. All right, we're at 95%. As soon as that hits 100, we'll hop out of here, get it covered up, and we'll go start getting the hay up. And I don't have any chaff in my bucket, right? Yeah, I got it all out. Good. Right, let's see here. There's 99 and 100. Perfect. All right, sweet. Let's get out of here. Cover this bad boy up. And not bad. Pretty decent amount of stuff there. All right, let's see here. We're going to change it to a black tarp. Yeah, that looks good to me. Wow, that was weird. Did something just get in front of the sun? Interesting. All right, we are going to blanket the silo, and it is fermenting, so we're good to go. We're gonna leave this guy over here. We're gonna need it very, very soon to get all this stuff out of here. So we'll just park it. Yeah, right here looks good to me. All right. So we need the tedder, and we need. What else do we need? We need a windrow. So let's go drop off the forge wagon. We're gonna need it, so let's drop it off over here by the barn, and then we'll go over and get the tedder, bring it over, and then we'll tedder all this out to hay and pick it up and get it into the barn. The other thing we need to do, as soon as I think we can get that done before we need to start filling up the TMR machines. So we'll get this picked up. As soon as it's done, we'll start filling up the TMR machines, get the one that's stationary completely full. Might as well go ahead and do that. And then the other one we'll put in a month's worth. Now, here's an interesting thing. We need to get our sawmills emptied out. So, with that being said, that's right, we need to get those things emptied, don't we? They can store a little bit. I think the only thing it's really going to store right now is prefab walls anyways, right? So let's see here. Yeah, prefabs are storing, but we have plenty of room for prefabs to store, so not worried about that. How's the other one doing? This one's on 26. How's this one doing? How many did it make? Yeah, it's doing fine. Okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll leave these for now. They'll be fine for while we're doing the hay. I really need to get all the stuff for the TMR machines up, so let's go get the tedder out the hay, and then we'll come back and we'll work on clearing out the sawmills, and then see if we can store stuff or store the pallets like the prefab walls, the planks, beams, and long planks in a storage unit like we have over here. If we can store them, we'll probably put down a storage unit just for that, and we'll put it over by the sawmills. Possibly one over for those sawmills and one over for these sawmills. So that way we can keep it around, and we'll just sell it at a really, really good price when we have a ton of it. All right. We need to move the gold. It's full, right? Do we need to move all of it? Yeah, these over here we need to move. Shoot. Actually, no, did that stack 4 high? Okay, so they're going to continue to stack. All right, cool. So I don't need to move these just yet. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. Okay, cool. That's a good thing. That means we don't have to move that just yet. They're going to keep stacking. That allows me to continue on with the plan of getting hay done. So, awesome. All right. Well, I tell you what, guys. Lot to do today other than that. Once we get all the hay and we get the TMR situations figured out, what we'll probably do is we'll take some time to sort out the new barn, new grass area, all that fun stuff. And then we'll also get a bunch of the stuff put away. I want to get more of the honey put away, and then get all the gold put away, get all of our pallets put away, and clean up the production area a little bit, and then put all the rest of the roads in and get ready for January. So we may do that here in just a little while. But for the moment, actually I need to look and see. We did fill our slurry tanks up, right? Let's see here. Slurry. Yeah, they're full. Cool. And this one, yeah, we're good. All right. Just so much to remember. I just got to double check sometimes. I know I checked it earlier, but I just wanted to double check to make sure. All right, our silage is going there. Sweet. Okay, guys, so I'm probably going to go ahead and speed this up, get a little time lapse in here. We'll get all the hay tethered and picked up. Shouldn't take too long. We're going to be combining 2 rows into one, so it'll cut it down a little bit. And we have the forage wagon over here. We're just going to fill it up and then put it into the hay barn. And then once we get into the hay barn, we'll probably just get it into the TMR mixer. Who knows? We may just directly put all of this into the TMR mixer and then use what's in the barn to fill the other one. So we may do that. We'll look into it. All right. So yeah, we'll go ahead and speed all this stuff up. Let's get everything unfolded here, and we'll throw some music on for you guys, and we'll see you here in just a few minutes. So until then, enjoy the time lapse.
Gotta find my way to you, even though you're next to me. No matter what I do, your heart is drifting out of reach. Head underwater, I'm swimming harder, trying to keep this alive. Gotta find my way to you, now that our love has capsized. Gotta find my way to you, even though you're next to me. No matter what I do, your heart is drifting out of reach. Head on the water, I'm swimming harder, trying to keep this alive. Gotta find my way to you, even though you're next to me. No matter what I do, your heart is drifting out of reach. Head on the water.
All right. Well, that's rode out. We just got to wash this guy off, and then we're going to hop right into picking that up. Shouldn't take too long, and we'll get it over to the TMR mixer. We just need to clean this bad boy off. It's got a lot of grass on it. Picked a lot of grass. But it did the job. It did good. I think that cuts down a lot of the time. I know it's double pass, right? So we're still driving, but I think it's a little bit easier. We'll pick up a lot more hay faster, and yeah, it works out pretty good. It's not too bad. We can clean the tractor while we're here too, might as well. And this guy. I saw in a couple videos back, a couple people were having anxiety about me cleaning my equipment, so I think we've gotten pretty good at it. I know for like the first 5 years we didn't clean a single piece of equipment, and it's driving some people nuts. This thing is not going to fit inside, I don't believe. Let's see. I don't believe it fits in there. Nope, it does not fit in there. Okay, well, where do we put this then? The tedder. Let's go ahead and back the tedder in here. And let's see here. Yeah, wouldn't turn that off. I don't believe we fit underneath with this here deal on, so we're gonna have to be careful about it. I want to put the tedder like right there if I can. It's kind of where it needs to go. Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured we were going to hit pretty close. All right, let's just go ahead and drop this right here. Boom. All right, and then let's drop this guy. We just ran over our pallet. No big deal. We'll just have to put this off to the side, I guess. It's just going to have to live over here because it does not fit under this barn, unfortunately. Is what it is. Not a big deal. It's okay. You can hang out right there. Not an issue at all. All right, how's our tractor looking? We need to repair our tractor, and we probably need to repair our forage wagon too, so maybe we'll go do that here in just a second. We're gonna need fuel soon as well. I think we're good enough to pick up the hay though, so we'll go ahead and pick up the hay, and then we'll repair it after we're done picking up the hay and cleaning it. So alrighty, this isn't gonna take too long, but I am gonna turn it into a time lapse just so we can get through it pretty quick and move on to whatever else we need to do. So I'm gonna throw on some more music, and we'll see you guys here in just a couple of minutes. And until then, enjoy the time lapse.
I try to listen.
that's all the hay. Let's go ahead and get this in the TMR mixer and then see what we need to move. We are going to have to get all the bales of silage out. So we'll go ahead and start grabbing those. And then I'm not sure how we're going to move those in there. We may look at using the bale fork or the trailer. I don't know. We got, what, 100 and something of them? So it'd probably be better to use the trailer. Just load them up on there and then dump them in. I think that's going to be the easiest way. I don't think using the forks would take a while. We don't be able to do a few at a time, and I think the trailer can pick them up quick enough that we can do 24 bales at a time, and be about 6 or so passes that we have to do, and they'll all be right there together. So it should load pretty quick. Once we get that done, we'll buy the straw. We'll top off the silage in the hay. We're going to fill this one completely up. Then we'll take the flatbed up to the farm shop and start getting the mineral feed. And we'll get this one, I want to top completely off, like full, all the way, 100%. We'll probably shut it down while we load it up so we can get it completely full, and then we'll set it back running again once it's all topped off and ready to go. So let's get this. We'll take this guy over, get it repaired. And then we'll take the trailer over and wash it, set it in the grass barn, and then we'll start unloading the silage bales from the storage unit and get those in here. So not too bad. What did we end up with there? We ended up with, 445,000. So about 400,000 liters worth over there. About what we predicted. So not too bad. Let's go ahead and get... Yeah, let's get this guy cleaned up and repaired. And then we'll keep moving forward. We need to get that stone truck out of there too. We'll dump the rest of the stone and get it going. So I'm trusting one of you guys. I saw in the comments, said your eggs never spoiled. You can sell them at the right time. So we're trusting that. We're just going to keep all of our eggs till they're ready to go again. Alright, let's go ahead and repair this trailer while we're here, and we'll repair the tractor. There we go. And then we'll spray it off when we get over there. We don't need to wash it here. We have a sprayer over there, so let's do that. So we'll drop this guy off. We'll come over here, pick up the bale trailer, and then we'll start unloading bales. We can do 60 at a time that we can pull out. So we'll pull out what we can, load them up, move on. Drop them, load them, move on. So after we get all the TMR mixers set up, we'll probably go ahead and feed the cattle, give them everything we got from the TMR, and get them topped off. After they're topped off, we'll probably move on to the sawmills. I think we need to really work on getting storage for the sawmills. And then once we do that, I think we'll probably do a really big montage of some lumberjacking. Getting all these trees out of here. I really want to get this field over here cleared completely of all the trees and stumps and get it ready to cultivate. I want to get grass down in a field so we can put a worker on it. I do like having the grass over here, but putting a worker over here would be a very big deal, because then while we're doing other stuff, we can just have worker over here cutting grass and doing stuff for us and make life so much easier. So let's get this guy washed off and put away. Get the tractor washed off too, although we just washed it. Looking good. We'll probably go ahead, the pallet's right there. We'll just go ahead and top it off with treatment and leave it in there. That'll be good. That looks pretty clean to me. Alright, let's go ahead and close the doors, and then we'll fill it up with treatment, and then we'll see how heavy that pallet is. I'd like to be able to move it by hand. We might not be able to just yet, but let's go ahead and we will put this guy in the barn. Nice thing is we don't have to really jam equipment in here, so we can just keep it nice and pretty in here. All right, there we are. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. Alright, nice. And it's right there where we can get into, so that makes it a lot easier. Okay, let's head over and grab, actually let's see how heavy this pallet is now. Can I move it by hand? How heavy is it? Oh, it's almost there, so I think like a little bit more fill and then we'll be able to move it by hand. Not a big deal. Something I was thinking about as well was we are going to need a forklift over here, so I think we'll probably buy another forklift, put it over here at this sawmill. We'll have 4 forklifts, but you know, we have 4 places we need it. Up there at our main farm, our sawmill, we need a forklift for over here. We do have the low loader, so I'll probably take the semi and the low loader up there and load it up on the trailer and bring it over. It'll be a little bit quicker. And then once we get to the point where we need the dozer over here, we'll load it up on the low loader as well and bring the dozer over and get it rocking and rolling. So should we stop by and get fuel? Yeah, let's go ahead and stop by and get fuel, get filled up here. And yeah, way to go. All right, so while that's doing that, let's see, how much TMR do we have right now? We've got, yeah, 636,000, so we're doing good on that. Silage is actually at a really good price, but we need to use it. So showroom, eggs, clothes, anything else we need to sell? We just got to keep an eye on that. I thought there was some stuff, but beams are at a good price, planks are at a good price, prefabs are at a decent price. Gold is, it's coming back up. We got quite a bit of it. Look at that number, fellas. Ooh, we're getting there. We're making some money. We got some money stored in pallets over here. We'll get it to the bank shortly. All right, so let's see here. We need the bale trailer. Let's go grab it, and we'll start getting all this silage in. Once we get all the silage in, we'll buy out the rest of what we need. We're gonna have to buy a ton of mineral feed, so we'll go up there and do that. It's gonna cost us quite a bit of money for the mineral feed, but we should be fine. Here we are. All right, off we run. These fields are looking good, man. We got 100% yields. We got, like I said, canola here. We got barley up top. Another thing I want to do is, if we can get that field over there good and get grass in it, one of these years I want to run oat, because oat's really fast. We could run oat through there and then run grass through behind it. Be a really good year for straw. All right, let's get all these bales out of here. 60 at a time, please. Let's see, we make sure we're standing out of the way here. All right, can we get it? There we go. All right, so we got, there we go. Boom, look at that. Hello. That's 60 of them, huh? Is that 60? Can we get any more out of there? No room. All right, too many pallets. Please sell some first. Okay, cool. All right, so this is perfect. We can just scroll right down the edge here and pick up what we can. All right. Yeah, we can push them out of the way. Not a big deal. All right, so we're looking good. We'll get this silage in, and then I think once we do this, we'll, I don't know if we'll do baled silage again. Honestly, I don't know if we'll do bales again, to be honest. We've kind of got a system now where we don't need bales. I don't think we'll ever really need to do bales. We've got the silage pit now. It can handle a few million liters of chaff. And yeah, I mean, we'll keep it around. We've got the hay and straw barn over there too, so I don't think we really need to use it for anything. And then we can just use the trailer to feed. I don't think we'll need bales. Bales were good for us early on. We didn't have all that storage and area for it, but we may be able to get rid of our baler and our trailer if we think. We'll think about it. but I don't want to let the equipment just sit around and depreciate, right? So if we're not going to use the baler again, or the bale trailer, we might as well just go ahead and get rid of it. I don't really see any need to bale anymore, so we'll kind of decipher it today, and then if we decide we don't need it, we'll go ahead and get rid of it this month. So that way we can get the most return on our equipment. All right, this should actually work out pretty good here, right? I think that's 24, 24, yeah. So it's actually 24 in a row. That's perfect. So all right, it shows me bells, but it should show shot of silage, but there's that sound glitch going over the storage area there. All right, we should be able to drop this into the silage area, and we'll just have to maybe drive through like this, and then yeah, that should be good right there. Off it goes. Yeah, there it goes. Very nice. All right, so we'll get this 600,000 liters worth of silage in there. We'll buy out the rest of the straw, and then we'll start loading up the flatbed with a what's called mineral feed. Do some work up there. We'll probably turn that one into a time lapse. It's going to take a lot. We're going to spend a lot of money doing it to actually. God, thinking about it now, though, that's going to be a lot of money we're going to spend on mineral feed. So we're spending, let's say, let's just look at that and see while we're loading stuff here. Here we go. Mineral feed. So we're gonna have to put a couple 100,000 in there, maybe 500,000. It's gonna take us $1 million just to put mineral feed in. Are we getting that back in return for food? I think we are in milk, honestly, right? Because like we've got milk wise, we've got almost 2 million liters of milk. I think we're getting it back in milk. Because it's gonna be, what was that, 400,000 for each 200,000? So how much do we get for 1 million liters of milk? So we do that times 5. So we're getting $2 million, around $2 million per. So almost double. So yeah, so like 2.2 million per million liters. So I guess we're getting the return on it. I don't know. It's just a lot of mineral feed. Now, the other alternative though is to mix it ourselves. That ain't happening. We definitely are not going to be able to afford, or time wise, that's all we would do if we were mixing this ourselves. There's just no way. Millions of liters of TMR, mixing it in a little mixer, nah, not happening. Because I think what's the biggest mixer? Let's just look and see. Is there a TMR? I don't think there's an animal feeder. What's this thing? Yeah, so we got feeders here, but their capacity is 26 meters cubed. So how much is that? That's like 50,000 liters, right? See, 26 meters cubed. How big is our trailer? Let's see here. Just out of curiosity, I want to see something here. So this is 59 meters cubed. So it's half the size of our trailer. So it's like not even 25, 30,000 liters. Yeah, no thanks. We'll pay the money to have it mixed. I think we make out in the back end with milk and cattle and all that fun stuff. So it is going to cost us a pretty penny. That is for sure, though, because we're buying, it's 1,000 per 1,000 liters. So every 1,000 liters we're putting in. So if we're putting in 200,000 liters, we're paying what, 20,000? How much are we paying for that? Yeah, whew, that's a lot. $200,000, right? It's pretty equivalent because it's 1,000 per 1,000, so it's pretty even. So if we're paying for 200,000 liters, we're paying $200,000. So we're definitely going to be spending some money on mineral feed. Worth it? I think so. Because with what we're paying that, we're making a ton of TMR. So we should be good. Yeah. Boy, thinking about that though, kind of makes me sick. We're going to spend a ton of money on mineral feed here. Yikes. Oh well. It is what it is. Is that a good angle? It doesn't feel like a good angle to me. Yeah, it feels like a little bit better angle. Silage, hay, and straw, we're definitely making money on the TMR, but the mineral feed, man, we are using some serious cash to get mineral feed. And I don't think we can make mineral feed. Can you make mineral feed? Is that something is there a production facility for that? Now, that's curious. Let's look and see. Is there a production facility that makes mineral feed? I don't think there is, right? Like, what would it take to make mineral feed? This is a production of animal feed thing, but we need molasses, sugarcane, or silage. Now, it only cost me $60,000 to look at this. If I only have to use silage, and silage turns straight into animal feed, that's part of the sugar production pack? I don't know. I think you need molasses and stuff too, but if we're gonna do sugar, that might be a viable alternative depending on how much it makes per month. Because remember, we got to make over 800,000 liters a month. All right, what's this make? This makes fertilizer, lime, fertilizer, salt, herbicide. That's it. That's an oil production plant, flour, clothing, wood, sugar mill, which makes those byproducts for the mineral feed for that thing. The question is, how much byproduct does it make, right? Let's see, what's this make? Fuel refinery makes fuel. Uses manure though. I wonder if it uses just manure, or if it needs other stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, there's nothing that actually makes mineral feed, so that's tough, you know. You gotta kind of swallow that pill of just paying for it. 'Tis a lot of money. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the rest here. Let's see. There we go. Maybe that's something we should look at. Is there a mod for that? I wouldn't mind. I mean, if we can add a mod, I'm not opposed to adding like equipment to make other stuff. Is there something that makes mineral feed? Maybe that's something we should look into. See if maybe we can make our own mineral feed. That could be something that, you know, would be viable. Or we could put down one of those from the sugar pack, because that's the thing, is from the sugar pack, right? We have the sugar mills, all that, the beets, all that stuff. It's making the byproduct of molasses and sugarcane byproduct, which can be used to make TMR, or total mixed ration. So I wonder how much those make a month. We may need to put one down. It's $60,000. If we don't like it, we sell it, we only lose half, so it'd be like 30 grand that we'd lose putting that down. to see how much a month it can make. And if it can make quite a bit, we may go ahead and put down some sugar factories and run some sugar beet on a large field, because we would need a couple million liters of sugar beet to really run the sugar mills efficiently, and even like cut sugar beet. So we could do that and get the byproduct for it, and then we could basically bypass the mineral feed, and it would all be done more efficiently. We wouldn't use as much money per se. Now we would have to buy the equipment, but we can get return on that. So might be something to look into. All right, few more trips here, maybe two or three trips, and we'll be done with the silage. But I think this is good. We're coming up, it's only 10 o'clock. We still got a couple hours before we run out of everything. So we're doing okay. Off it runs. There we go. Now, the nice thing is if we fill these things up completely and we get them full, we are going to make quite a bit of TMR. So we won't have to do it a lot, and we're going to make some overage too. So if we keep just the one cattle barn, we're making pretty good overage, and I think we're going to build up enough TMR that we won't have to buy all the time. So yeah, we're making what, 400,000 extra. So we're making a half day's worth of TMR, or half a month's worth of TMR. So every 2 months we basically are making an extra month, right? So that's going to catch up to itself pretty quick, which is really good. So we won't have to do it all the time, but we do need to keep those running for now until we have enough TMR saved up that we can comfortably coast for a while. And don't get me wrong, we have the money to get the mineral feed. I just don't like, that's a lot of money to spend. All right, we're looking pretty good. A few more runs here. And then I think once this is done, we'll just have to get the flatbed, get up to the top, and get our mineral feed in. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll probably put around 200,000 liters of mineral feed in both. Actually, no, I won't do that. We're going to put 30... Maybe we'll put 60,000 into the one over there. Let it run for 2 more months, because I think that's what our oil production plant's going to run. It's about another couple months. Let's just double check that and see. So the oil production plant is got 3,000, and it's running. Oh, it's only got 1 more month for sunflower, because we're running 9,600 liters. That's not even got a half a month left. Olives, how much more olives do we got? Let's see, 4,800. So it's going to have about 1,000 liters left by tomorrow at this time. So we may put just a little bit more sunflower in there. Maybe like, let's see, this is running 9,600 as well. We can do about another 6,000 liters of sunflower in there. That would keep us till a month, and then let it run out. I want to let it run out of sunflower oil and olives, and then we're just going to forego the canola. Because we've got canola coming up and we've got some stored. And I really want to get that thing moved. I mean, I guess it's not horrible where the other TMR mixer is, but it would be nice to have both of them next to each other. Or maybe we'll just run out the canola oil. Who knows? We're going to run out of olive oil, but I guess we could run... We could run sunflower and canola until the canola runs out and then move it so we don't waste any product. I hate doing that. I really want to get that thing out of there, but you know, yeah, maybe. We'll look at it and see. Last of the silage. Here we are. Okay. Let's pick up what we got and then we'll get the last couple bales out and see if we can get them on. I don't know if we can get them all on one trailer here. I think there's 24 there actually, so we'll see. We're gonna need to move the mushrooms and flowers again soon, so we'll probably have to do that here in a little bit. But all in all, we still got room for stuff to stack over there, so we're looking good. How's our honey doing anyways? How much we made? Honey, our original savior, 67,000 liters. Yeah, we need to move that out of the pit there. I think we moved some of it, but yeah, we definitely need to move that. Get that unloaded. Or I could put down another pallet area. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. They're pretty daggum cheap. We could just put down 2 pallet areas. We could unload that one completely, get everything out of it, sell it, and then move it. They're like 200 bucks. So we could put down 2 pallet areas, which wouldn't be a bad idea. That way you'd have more room to store. Be a good idea. We'll see. I don't think we really need to. I just, you know, moving that honey out of there, it's not the highest on the priority list, but I just want to make sure that we don't stop producing. That's one thing that kills you is when your production stops. When production grinds to a halt, man, time's going by, you're just wasting money. So we don't want that to happen. But boy, do we got some gold. Woohoo, baby. We are sitting on a pile of gold right now. We sit on like 4 or 5 million, something like that, gold wise. Yeah, 5 million in gold. Let's go. As long as we don't run out of methane, that's the biggest thing. So our gold production just needs to not run out of methane. Methane and stones. We ain't running out of water anytime soon. We put a couple 100,000 liters in there, so we should be good on that. All right, let's see how many more bales we got left. Come on, you got it. There we go, and we got 6. Very nice. All right, cool. We can get what, 2 of those, and then we'll we'll grab 2, and then we'll just have the last 4 to get over there. All right, looking good. All right. I think what I'm going to do, we have enough TMR made. I'm probably going to go ahead and shut this one down while I get the, what's it called? The mineral feed. So we'll shut this one down. We'll let the other one run. Not too worried about it. Then what we're gonna do, we'll buy out the hay. We'll buy the rest of the hay, silage, and straw. Fill that up completely. And then we're gonna try, maybe we'll put like 200,000 liters or so in there for mineral feed. And see how far that gets us. We'll put 60,000 in that one over there. Just to let it run for 2 months. Because we'll make a decision once we run out of stuff over here in the oil mill. Alright, there we go. A couple more here. That'll be it. So, in the back of my mind, I've been thinking about this. I think I'm just going to go ahead and sell the bale trailer and the baler. I don't think we're going to need it anymore. That's going to be the last of the bales we do. Everything else we'll just do with the forage wagon. And, yeah, kind of go from there. I don't see that as a big issue. I don't think we need this guy anymore. And I don't think we need the baler anymore. I just don't feel like bales are going to be viable for us. We've gotten kind of past the bale thing. So, the only other thing with saying that, though, is we could set a worker off on the baler. But still, even then, you know, we got to pick them all up, bring them all over, and we're going to have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bales. Probably not worth it. So, I think we're going to go ahead and sell this. Yeah, we'll just do that. I don't think we're going to do bales anymore. We'll go ahead and give that up. We only got 3 years left. I don't see us doing bales anytime soon. We've got the windrow now. We've got the forage wagon. I say we just keep it there. So let's go ahead and take this thing up, get it repaired, and sell it. So we'll repaint it, repair it, sell it, make the money there. And then we'll come back, get the baler, do the same thing. While we're doing that, though, let's go ahead and we're going to shut this guy down. Boom. Shut that down. And we're going to buy the rest of, while we're driving back, we'll buy the rest of the hay and straw, silage. Go ahead and spend the money on that. If we need to, and we need more money, we can always sell our wood, or our prefabs and all that stuff, planks and everything. Which we may. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, so let's repaint it, repair it, and we can get 36 for that. Nice. Let's go ahead and sell it. Okay. And then we'll sell our baler as well. We don't need it anymore. And that way it doesn't depreciate anymore. I think that's just, you know, with the equipment we have and what we're going to be doing, I just don't feel that we're going to be doing bales. And I don't want it to just sit there and lose value. So we just need to go ahead and get it all out of there. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we need to buy the rest of that. We'll do that here in just a second. I want to get it fully topped off, and then we'll start it somewhere around noon. All right, let's get the baler. It did us good. You know what I mean? It did well. It did what we needed it to do, but I think it's not needed anymore. Alright, so 1 million liters there. That cost us just a little bit. We'll go ahead and fill up the other ones here in just a second as well. So at 1 million liters, it does 150,000 per month. So it'll do about 6 months-ish. 5.5, 6 months. Alright, let's see. Woo, it's going to cost something to repaint, but that's okay. There we are. 74,000 back in the bank. Alright, not bad. Alrighty. Let's head back down. We'll get the semi and the flatbed. We'll come up here and get the mineral feed that we're going to need. And that's going to take a minute. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and speed that up. It's going to be a lot of forklifting, putting up, putting down, that kind of thing. So we'll kind of speed that up for you guys. That way it's not as boring sitting here and watching me do it. I was going to speed up putting the silage in, but I figured I'd hang out and chat with you for a bit. So this one, though, we'll go ahead and speed up. So I'll see you guys here in just a few minutes. Until then, enjoy the music. Okay, so that is 80 pallets, which is only 84,000 liters. Have we decided yet that it's worth it just to pay the extra 200? I don't know. Oh man, And then, all right, let's take some bets here. What are the odds that this trailer tips? Right here on this corner. Oh, she be leaning. She be leaning. Are we tires down? We are not tires down. Let's unfold this bad boy. Get those rear tires on the ground. It should help a little bit with some of the stability. There we go. All right, we're using all axles now. Okay. Yeah, this thing is like already leaning, as you can see. I have a feeling it might tip over. We'll see. We can probably make it over there. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the main. And honestly, I think it's worth it. We just buy it. Like, I mean, we're gonna have to do what? How many loads would we have to do to fill these things? We'll just see how much it holds, right? We'll pay for it this time. We'll see how much it total holds. If it only holds 100,000, then okay, we could do one more buy, right? Which we would do what, 4 more buys? That wouldn't be bad. And we could put 30,000 in this one and then 100 in that one. But boy, I tell you what, this trailer is like uber heavy right now, so I got to be very careful when I turn here. What are the odds we tip? Oh, I can see it. It's like shifting. Come on, baby, we're almost there. All right, we'll get it in there, start offloading this, and then let's see what 80,000 does. How full does that get me, right? I don't think it's going to get me very full at all, honestly, but let's just see. I think I'd put the whole trailer in there, can I? Let's see. Will that take it all? Yes, it will. Okay, so how full does that make us? Okay, it's like half. We would have to do 2 of those per. Oh my dear Lord. Okay, so you know what? I think we're just gonna buy it. Let's see. Pay $6,000 for that. Pay another. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so we're just paying another. That's pretty good, decent price, but it's 127,000, and then another 50,000. So that's almost 200,000. How much? What are we doing on money? We're getting low. Let's see what it takes to fill this thing up, though. So how much is it going to cost me for 92,000 liters? Okay, 111,000. So we are spending. See, that's the big thing, right? Because if we're doing 100,000 liters, right, we're basically paying an extra 200. So we're paying an extra 20 grand, right? So, worth it. Maybe for the time. All right, so it'd be 200,000. So we would have to do. Holy moly, we'd have to do like. We could stack them a little closer together. We'd have to do 2 runs, and it would be like 180 pallets. That's what we would have to pay. All right, so this thing is completely full. Million, 1.8, 200,000, and we have no money left. That's okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at it while it's full and see what it looks like. Hey, look at that. Nice full bins. Completely full. All right. Now, the cool thing about that is that should last somewhere around 6 months for food making, which is phenomenal. Okay. Let's do the other one. Let's go ahead and kick that guy back on, too. What time is it? Yeah, it's 11. Pretty close to the top of the hour, so that's good. Let's see what the other one has left in it. Probably only has about an hour's worth of, so it should be pretty close to 0. Yeah, okay. So we need, let's do a month's worth. So that'll give us 5, that'll give us 10, that'll give us 20, that'll give us 40. Okay, we need 270,000 here, so let's see how close we can get to that marker. Good. We need 150,000 here. Good. Do we have the money for this? Boom. All right, so that'll last us another month there. And we're down to $55,000. Woohoo! We just spent a ton of money paying that out. Wow. But it'll come back in kind, because that is 6 months worth of food over here and a month and a half's worth of food over there. Which means the cows are going to make milk and slurry and all that fun stuff and everything, and they're making babies, so they're doing good. I think it's worth the money trade-off, paying for the cattle now. It's expensive, but yes, we should be okay. All right, with that being done, let's look and see. I want to do a test. We're going to need to get the low loader on and go get a new forklift and take it over to the new sawmill. So we'll do that here in a little bit. I want to do a test to see, can we store every type of pallet that we have in the storage unit over here? I would like to know. So we're just going to put one of each on. We're going to take it over there, see what goes in, see what doesn't. If all 4 go in, beautiful. If not, we'll work something else out. So I'm not too worried about it. I'll just grab one and bring it down here. I'm going to park down here where the majority of things are. Because I would like to put down yeah, I would like to put down basically a storage unit down here. And that would be really good. Uh-oh. Well, we're gonna have to take all of these now because they're in the way. Whatever. Just take all 3. It's not a big deal. Whoa, a little fast there. That's all right. Yeah. So we'll get that you know, taken care of. Let's see here. There we are. Let's grab a regular planks. I'm pretty sure the regular planks I know will go in. I mean, those are just regular pallets, right? The only thing I'm worried about is the prefab walls. Do they consider, will the game consider that a pallet? And also the beams and long planks. I'm pretty sure the regular planks, not a big issue. We can store those for sure. But yeah, I'm kind of worried about the beams and all. If we can store them though, we'll have to find a place down here to put a storage unit. We'll probably just go ahead and store all this stuff, and we'll let it build up. We'll do one big massive cell. Should be fun. Alright, so we've got long planks, beams. Now we just need a prefab wall. And we'll do a little test here. This will be informational. We can call this the informational series. Can we do this? Can we not do that? I hope we can, because it would be really nice if we could, right? If we can store these in there, huge. If not, we'll figure something out. I mean, planks or prefabs are usually at a good price. I've never, like right now, they're not at the greatest price, but they're not like horrible, right? So it's not like we're losing a ton of money, but I would like to be able to at least, you know, store these so we can get the best price possible. Be good. Should have another one pop out there by the time I drive off. Let's see. Not yet. Alright, on the back you go, my friend. There we go. We'll just push it up a little bit. So that way it's up there. Here we go. Alright, let's go check our storage unit and see what we can store and what we can't. And then we'll make a decision from there as to what we're going to do with all these planks and prefabs and everything. Little test run. And then what else do we really got to do? I mean, December's looking great. We got everything. Oh, we need to move the gold. We do need to do that. They are stacking up 4 high, but I do want to go ahead and move them, get them out of the way, get them stored, just so there's room and they don't stop production. But first and foremost, let's see, can we store any of these in our storage unit? And if we can, where do we want to put one down at? All right, let's drive through here. Okay, so those will go in, those will go in, that'll go in. They'll all go in. That's amazing. That is so cool. Okay, that is fantastic. Let's see here. Planks, let's go ahead and pull that one out. Why? What does it mean there's too many pallets? Please sell some first. I only have 298 pallets in here, bro. Like, what? You better give me my pallets back, my friend. Okay, we got an issue. This is weird. We may have to reset. I don't know why it's doing that. Like, why is it doing that? Turn our lights on. It says it'll hold 900. I've only got 298 in there. We do have 105 pallets of gold. Holy crap. We probably should sell the gold, honestly. But I don't understand why. Maybe because the truck's in the way or something? I don't know. Let's see. Oh no. Can we pull out gold? Let's see. Okay, something happened. That's not good. It's saying there's stuff in the way here, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to restart and we'll figure that one out. I'm not sure why that's acting up, but we'll have to get that taken care of. Not a huge deal, but we can store them. So we know we can store them in a bigger area. So, oh, you know what? I wonder if there's too many pallets on the map. That may be an issue. See how many pallets we have out and around? Maybe that's what it's saying, is we need to sell some pallets. I'm not sure how many pallets can actually be on a map. I have heard about this before. We may have hit it. And if that's the case, then we're probably not producing anything. Let's do a little bit of a test. Let's go sell. How much is gold right now? Let's see. How much is gold? Gold is not the greatest price. How much is... All right, let's get wood beams and planks. Let's go ahead and sell those. Our long planks and wood beams. They're both going to the farmer's market. Let's get all of them from where we're at and sell them and see if then we can pull some pallets out or if a bunch of stuff spawns. We may not be producing stuff because we have too many pallets on the map. This is interesting. So I wonder, you know what? Or we could try this. Let's put some of the gold away, because if it's in storage, does it still count as too many pallets on a map? I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. All right, let's grab our... Where's our other one? There it is. Let's move some gold and see if putting stuff in there will allow us to pull out more stuff here. So, let's see. We can put 4 away. Interesting part, though. We'll probably have to put a bunch away. Let's just put all the gold away. See if that helps. And if that's the case, then we may need to clean up areas more often. I thought we could leave a lot of it out. I was thinking, you know, hey, it's not a big deal. We'll just leave stuff out. It's not really going to be a big issue. But it might be an issue. We do have a lot of pallets on the map. Give it that. Maybe it's just not happy. It's like, hey man, you need to clean up your area, please. Could be the cause. Get our back tires on the ground. Get our back tires back on the ground. We're a little front heavy here. Let's not get too squirrely. There we go. Okay. Let's see. We put a few away. Can we pull out our planks now? Let's see if we can pull out our... Let's see if we can pull out our prefab wall. Ah, that was the issue. Okay, so the issue is there's too many pallets on the map. So we're going to have to clean some stuff up. Maybe we'll just do a... yeah, see, we're and other stuff spawning too. So let's do this. Let's go ahead, get all the gold cleaned up, get all the pallets cleaned up, get all the cheese and everything cleaned up. And let me look and see real quick where we're at. Let's see here. We may have to save that till tomorrow. We're looking pretty good though. We got our TMR mixers filled up. We got all our hay in. We're gonna have to do a big cleanup tomorrow on the next episode. It'll probably be the first thing we do, and then from there we'll have to look at possibly maybe doing some wood as well. I think we'll get into doing the lumberjack stuff. We'll get the forestry machine running. We'll get it over. Actually, we may cut some more down on this side by the original 2 sawmills, and then we'll put it on the flatbed, get it over here, bring it over to this side, and start. Oh, look at that. You can climb up there. That's kind of cool. Can we go up to the top? That's interesting. Oh, okay. Well, what's that all about? Okay, we can sort of climb it. I don't know. There we go. Can we climb all the way to the top? Nope. Okay. I was going to say, if we'll go up there, we'll take a little look at our farm there. But yeah, so I think we'll do that next time. Sorry for a little rant there. We'll get the forestry machine over to the new property, start cutting down the woods there, get a lot of that out. I really want to get that cultivated as soon as possible, so that way we can plant it in February. Because the grass, let's take a look at that. We can plant in February, or no, in March. So if we get it prepped and ready to go by February, March, we throw grass in, it starts to grow, and we're mowing grass. So I think that'll be a good plan, guys. Really good episode. We got a lot done. We got the cows fed. We got the TMR mixers going. We got the hay in. We got everything up. So looking really good. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Again, prepping for winter, prepping for that big snowstorm we think is coming. And as always, guys, until we see you next time, have a royal day and take care.